Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that has joined. Great to see you all here. Mingo Johnson, good morning, evening. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Pro Gamer, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. Glad to see you here. Thank you for joining. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, hello, welcome in. Great to see you here too. So we're back on Saxlingham. Everyone is doing the Highlands fishing map. So I thought, well, I'll come back and do some Saxlingham here. But I will be doing a 6-hour stream starting early evening on Saturday my time. So probably starting at maybe about 5-6 o'clock, and we'll do a 12-hour stream on the Highlands fishing map. So yeah, we might get a chance to do some onions, make a start on the castle, maybe do some fish breeding as well. So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, we're back in Saxlingham, Butter Baron at the moment, and it is the month that we have to harvest our canola fields. We've got 2 very large canola fields ready to harvest, and we can't because it is raining. So yay, woke up to it being wet and horrible, but it's okay. Let's get the milk sorted for the cows. And as you can see, our calves have grown into cows. So yeah, we've now got a field of cows. So yeah, we'll have a bit to sort out just before winter, selling stock off and moving stock into our pens. So see how all that goes. You're on FS25 right now, Pro Gamer. Awesome. Awesome. Hope your weather's a bit better on your game. So yeah, Thursday here. So good news for those that are just starting their Thursday. We didn't blow up Thursday for you, so I'm hoping you guys do the same. Same as France here this morning since 3 AM. Been dropping swimming pools of water. Ah, no. Yep, definitely pouring with rain, so won't be doing much harvesting until the rain stops. Not too sure what our weather station says. Looks like it's going to stop about midday, so there we go. Yes, Pro Gamer, the new map is called the Highlands Fishing Expansion, also known as Kinlag. I'll get out of that third person view. It's nice when you're doing the intro, but not so good when you're trying to play. So yeah, hope you guys had a chance to watch my map tour of the Highlands map, and looking at all the different the new placeables that was provided with the map as well. And I checked, if you've got the map basically installed on the save game, then you can actually install the collectibles, all the collectibles, not collectibles but placeables, fences and cow barns and all that, housing. You can place all those on the third-party maps, and the only thing you can't place is the harbour aquaculture stuff, but you can place the pond and the fish food spawner. So yeah, and all the factories that come with it too. I'm hoping on Saturday evening my time to set up a multiplayer game and make a start on the map, and I might incorporate it into regular schedule if it goes well. But I do think it's a little bit oversaturated at the moment. So I have put in 4 bug reports, the giants, for what I think are bugs anyway. No right-hand drive vehicles. I know you're rolling your eyes, but it's important. And no paper factory when there's lots of paper sales points. What was one of the other things I did? Can't remember at the moment. Focusing too much on what I'm doing and multitasking. So yeah, I'm back on Saxlingham at the moment there, Pro Gamer. So this is our Butter Baron gameplay, where we inherit a butter factory from my grandfather and decided to ensure supply of milk for the butter by leasing a farm. So I've got a certain amount going out every month just in farm lease. I've also borrowed quite heavily to get equipment and to update the butter factory, so I'm paying that back as well. And you can see the canola fields there are golden and ready to harvest, and we can't do a thing with them. Very frustrating. Hey, Gaming with Rex, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. You loaded up Stream Elements and had a free background, and be right back. Don't know how to finish setting it up. Yes, sorry mate, I have never used Stream Elements, so you're probably the wrong one to ask. So yeah, I just use OBS, and I haven't used Stream Elements at all. You picked a map, then you said the exact map I picked, Saxlingham Farm. You can't go wrong with it, Pro Gamer. It's a great map. Although it doesn't come default with magpie sounds. Yeah, sorry Gaming with Rexy. I'd like to help you if I could, but I've like I said, never use stream elements. So let's get this sorted, and then we'll have to wait for the rain to finish. What are the custom sounds? Probably the boy racer noises. There might be some bird sounds as well. I'll be honest, I don't pay too much attention to the sounds, but you definitely got cars roaring and that sort of thing, so... Okay, so how's this doing for... Yep, still got plenty of milk, and that through the canola. So I actually started another shift in the butter factory, so we're producing a bit more product now. So yeah, the one shift just wasn't really giving us enough product. Okay, you've got everything set up except for the time and alerts. When will it be done? So sorry gaming, what are you looking to know about? When what will be done? I have to say, I do like that bread factory I had on Gloucestershire, on the Gloucestershire map, where you could put stuff out so that the product wouldn't spawn. Because I don't know, it seems a bit sad, those boxes of butter sitting out there in the rain. I think it'd be nice if you could stop them from spawning until you actually want to see them. Oh, sorry, then it will be done. Sorry, mate, I'd misread it. It's a then, not a when. Sorry, mate. My brain works like that sometimes. Okay, so it would be good if we had raindrops on the windows, but never mind. Okay, so there's not much we can do. Until it finds up a little bit. I wonder if I should trade the John Deere in for one of the new Can-Ams. Although I have to say, the Can-Ams they provided, they don't have a full cabin. So, yeah, a little bit disappointed with that. I would love to have seen a Can-Am with a full cabin. Especially for days like this. Okay, so I reckon all we can really do at the moment is do some fishing till the rain stops. All right, a trout. So there we go, proof that you can actually fish on any map. Including Saxlingham. Oh, yay. Yeah, I believe you can, Pro Gamer, anywhere where there's a body of water. So, yeah, where there's a fast flowing streams that giants have, I don't think you can fish there, but if you've got water like this, then you can fish. Alright, so we've got a sign and a bucket. I think these waterways are a bit polluted. Okay, that looks like it's a boy. Getting much fish on this side. So someone was saying that they made about £5,000, euro, dollars with just an hour's worth of fishing. So I suppose that's not too bad. Definitely something to do at the end of a long month. Or on a wet day. I should get rewarded for pulling rubbish out of the stream. Right, we've got a massive trout. Try one more. Last one. Last one, and then we might start getting the equipment out and ready. Hey, gigantic salmon. 400 quid. Not bad. Right, let's head back and start getting the equipment ready. So it looks like we're getting a bit of hail now. Okay, so some of those new sheds that are coming with the Highland map are quite nice, actually. They're very detailed, and they do look quite awesome, to be honest. I reckon by about midday the hail should stop. Okay, so I have the option with the canola. So normally canola you don't have any straw with. But I have an option on this map where I can have straw with the canola. Let me know in the chat, guys. Should I collect the straw or just chop it? Hey, thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Okay, so looks like it stopped at about 11:30, so that's cool. If we get everything ready for midday, should give the crop a bit of chance to dry out. All it is quite a hot day with a bit of a breeze blowing, so that's my story anyway. I'm sticking with it. So it shouldn't take too long for the crop to dry out. Got our field of oilseed radish there. I don't think sunflowers are ready to harvest yet, are they? No, they're quite late. So we've got quite a ways to go before we think about doing the sunflowers, which suits me fine. Let's get our chaser bin sorted. Right, we can make a start. Probably going to disable the straw swath. And then we'll chase the harvester around the field. I reckon it would require a lot of skill to drive something like that without GPS. With the length of the header, I think it would be quite hard to judge the distance. So, estimating that we might get about 110,000 litres off of this field. Hey, Thomas Doherty, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're back on Saxlingham, Butter Baron. Well, everyone's doing a Kinlay map at the moment, so I thought I would go back to my regular cycle. But on the weekend, I will be giving Kinlay a really good shot. Try and get some onions done, do some fishing, get some fishing set up, get the boat, all that sort of thing. So that will be the plan. Plan is to do a 6-hour stream and make it multiplayer and cross platform, so anyone can join in if they want to. Right now we're just harvesting our canola. That way we can make some canola oil and add that to our butter. So did anyone watch the Farm Sim news that Kermit put out? It was a bit corny. Apparently there is a new equipment going to be released soon. I'm not too sure what's happening there. Do we hold out hope for right-hand drive equipment? Nah. I don't think Giants has any interest. Although that was one of my bug reports that I put in. Yes, that's right. I remember what the other bug report was. It was the fact that the train goes to Goldcrest Valley. Which means it's a incredible train if it's travelling all that way over water. I don't know if we'll squeeze past these trees or not. It looks like we might. Hey, Farmhand Andy, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'm very good, thank you. Hope you're well too. Hope your Thursday morning is going well. Okay. Oops. Here we go. He's good. Only the one tree that was in the way. Oh, sorry to hear that, Andy. Cramps in the stomach. Yeah, that's never good, mate. Yeah, that's painful. I hope you get better soon, mate. Do you know what might be causing it, mate? Ah. You're not on the medication yet. Oh, hopefully they get that sorted for you soon, mate. Tell you, this whole getting old idea really stinks. Walter Barchett, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Thursday's going well. Yes, I am using a steering wheel. I find controllers to be very difficult to use. I didn't grow up with controllers. I grew up with a keyboard and joystick, and yeah. And of course, for racing games, steering wheel was an important thing to get. Getting old disgracefully, yeah, mate. We had a motorcycle club called the Ulysses Club. You had to be over 55 to be able to join it. And their motto was growing old disgracefully. Good bunch of guys. They did a lot of charity work for different charities, you know, doing bike rides and that sort of thing. $10 and counting till PC. Awesome, mate. I'm just putting a fan on. Let me know if you're hearing it through the mic. It's quite warm here today. So yeah, just let me know whether you can hear it or not. No fan noise? Ah, that's nice. That's good to hear. Thanks for that. I'm hoping if we can keep the harvester going without stopping, we'll get it done. Hey, James Kimber, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Thomas. No fan here, nothing. Don't hear the fan or the game with the fan. Ah, cool. In farmland, you lost your mind on Kinlag seeding 3 fields with onions. Oh, mate. Sounds painful. Joking. No worries, mate. I do like the way the farmland just carries on into the hills. It looks like it's all part of where you could drive. I do like that. That's one thing I will say with the new Giants map is they've done the edges quite well on that too. Hey Marcus Tempelhoff, yeah, Discord is turned on at the moment, although I haven't signed into it. Hey Cher, good morning, welcome in, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. The boat glitches when I use the crane. Yeah, so you're using the telehandler instead of the crane. Yeah, I've heard that the crane. I think Mr. Silly P said something about the crane not working that well. Just woke up. Oh, you'll be all ready for a good strong cup of tea then. Right, 40,000 litres of apparently 110. So we're getting through it. Hey, Eric the Crazy Viking, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope your renovations are going well. Why have we not got canola going in? We got something left over in the trailer. Look like it. That trailer should take canola, shouldn't it? Windows got pushed back to next week. Tons of rain and high winds made it risky. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, it looks like it takes everything. Nola. Hey, Chef, finally harvesting your carrots and it's painful. Yeah, know what you mean. Okay, I don't know what's going on there with that trailer. Yeah, Marcus, I'm just trying to sort out a problem at the moment, mate. Don't think so, but it could be worth looking. I thought it was usually automatic. You just drove over it and it automatically overloaded. Maybe Giants added a new feature in inverted columns. It looks like it was wanting to load. Yeah, it's loading into that trailer okay. Hey Lone Wolves, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Marcus, I said I was sorting something out. Just be patient, please. Hey Lone, you enjoying Battlefield 6? That's the new one, isn't it, mate? No, mate. Not mad, just sometimes people have to learn a little bit of patience. One good life lesson to learn is if someone's trying to sort out a problem, it's probably never a good idea to bug them about something totally irrelevant to that particular problem. Hey, Mr. S. Grant, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Lone Wolves, thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much for your generosity. Truly appreciated. I saw your post too from the other day, and mate, just take care, eh? Don't let people get to you, mate. The Giants patch keeps failing. Great. That's not good. Okay, Marcus, I am in the voice chat. Finally got what we wanted to sorted. Yeah, the patch was taking forever to download for me, but the new one seemed to go okay. What's it doing for you there, Grant? Is it getting to a certain stage and then not installing, or? And what is it on? Are you on one of the consoles or Steam? Or is it direct from Giants? That's just weird. I went in there okay. PC from Giants, it gets right up towards the end and then just fails. I know, with no helpful exit code or anything like that. I know. Basic stuff to look at maybe is just check that you've got enough disk space. I was trying to install some mods and didn't realize that my mod disk was full. So that is a possibility. Antivirus shouldn't be a problem because it shouldn't be letting it start to install if that was the problem. If it's from Giants, you could download the entire game and just try installing it over the top. You can do that, the entire patched game. So yeah, that could be an option. Good to hear there, Lone Wolves. Yeah, it's good to have a good support system. And I can assure you that everyone here will do their very best to keep you dry. Here I have this great big huge chaser bin and I can't use it. Down to my little Rudolph trailer. Okay, so I'm putting some links in the chat. Got the Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. Hey, the Herd, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Thursday's going well. Hey, no problem there, mate. No problem at all. I've just put the herds link in. Power of suggestion. I was actually planning on doing some others before I put herds in, but there we go. And we just put Lone Wolves link in as well. Check out his channel. He does some fantastic videos. Sort of, he tries to help people out, which is a good thing. YouTube needs more people like that. Yeah, sometimes, Lone, you've just got to step away and take care of yourself. Um, and hey, Share, congratulations on that. Oh, well done, Lone. Well done, mate. Hey, you're fun to have around, the herd. You're fun to have around. Okay, so I've just put in Eric the Crazy Vikings link in the chat. Does some great videos. Does some live streaming with his son. It's really entertaining to watch. And I'm just putting a link up for Mingo Johnson's channel. He's just started streaming, and yeah, he did a really good job with his first stream. So definitely give him a check out as well. Okay, and Farmhand Andy, I've just put his link in the chat as well. Does some great farm sim videos. Definitely worth checking out. Funny, we had Guy Fawkes night last night. That's when we set off all our fireworks. And for those who aren't aware, Guy Fawkes night is done in remembrance of an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament in the 17th century. The gunpowder plot, they call it. And so, yeah, it's sort of an English custom that's been brought over here to New Zealand. But it's actually probably more of a pain than anything, because the fireworks set off a lot of fires, and just makes life miserable for the fire service. So, but yeah, we've still got fireworks still going off now. People keep them, carry them over, and let them off again. Upsets the dog no end. But yeah, Guy Fawkes, for fireworks wise, is sort of like the American 4th of July. Hey, looks like we've nearly finished this field. So that's good. Looks like we will be working into the night though. He says when it's already nearly 9:30 in the evening for me. Okay, so just a reminder everyone, if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, and YouTube sort of thinks if people are liking it, it must be good content, and I might share it with other people. So yep, no worries there, farmhand Andy. Never saw the Lord of the Rings, but saw a clip last night. Yeah, the chat had paused on the screen for a little while, so it's come back up again. Um, yeah. So yeah, it was filmed in New Zealand. The Hobbit town was actually quite close to where I live, so. But yeah, a lot of it was filmed in the South Island, around Queenstown area. Amazing scenery around there. Hence New Zealand's new nickname, Middle Earth. Nah, I definitely wasn't an extra in the Lord of the Rings. Many people were, but I wasn't. I'm sure we'll let you in, Herd. Unless you've done something really, really terrible in a previous life. Sure, we'll let you in. We might even let you go home again. Hey, Cher, yeah, your friend Brett was helping. Told was an elf. Awesome. You won't want to go home again. We do have that problem. We do have that problem. You're still intent on taming a cassowary, aren't you, the herd? A real life velociraptor. That's what they are. He was an elf in The Hobbit as well. Ah, awesome. Autocorrect is crazy today. Yeah. Every country needs a starter farm. Definitely. Cassowaries get a bad rap. Sort of like the cow with the sunglasses. So we relate. uh, love it, Erd. Love it. Could do with a cassowary to take to work. I'd set it on the management. Yeah. Need to set it on the management of giants. The new Highland map is just absolutely stunning. It really is. But there's just some really simple things that they've let through that management should have picked up on and fixed before it was released. The cassowary support bird. Like the idea, Herd. Like the idea. For those that aren't in on the joke, the cassowary is an Australian bird that is a modern day velociraptor, honestly. You know how people say, you know, Australian animals just woke up one day and just said, we're going to be aggro and hate everyone. Well, the cassowary was the main instigator of that. You found some mod conflicts with the new map? Yeah, I had another mod come up that was switched off because it was conflicted. The advanced maintenance mod. You reckon you can flip a cassowary? Yeah, the Highlander cows, eh? They're an interesting one with the big horns. Fairly docile animals, though, I believe, but mothers can get very protective. And they have horns and they know how to use them. Tom Pemberton has some on his farm. Just giving people some insight, Herd, that's all. That's all. You owned the real Highlander cows? They're an incredible breed. It's awesome. And get rid of the New Holland on the start farm. The fenders keep disappearing on it, especially after AI use it. Yep. Favorite cow was named Yakety Yak. He was a Highlander. He was an awesome cow. And Cher, you want a Highlander cow? Yeah, it'd be pretty awesome to have. Although I don't think I've got the land for it. There was a kids movie called Ferdinand to the Bull. Highly recommend it. They've got a Highland bull on it. It's so funny because the hair's always falling in front of his eyes, so he can't see what's going on. He was actually voiced by David Tennant, who played Doctor Who. He played Doctor Who without a Scottish accent, even though he is Scottish. So go figure. He had 3 stalls next to one another. I kept the cows in the middle. Somehow the cow ploughed through the wood separation and made his way to the other stalls with the hay and ate for days and days. Ah, no. When I win the lottery, I'm buying a farm in New Zealand, and we'll have cows, chickens, goats, sheep, cats, and anything stray. Well, Cher, you're not allowed possums. They do really bad things to the forest, which does really bad things to the native birds. Highlanders are very docile, very intelligent, have a longer lifespan, and can produce cows into their teens, longer than most breeds. Wow, that's awesome. Highlanders are easily the sweethearts of all the breeds, not just look cute, but are loyal as all get up and are extremely gentle. That's awesome. Although I know Tom Pemberton did say that they get very, very protective of their calves. You have to be careful if they're calving. When I sold my farm to travel the country, I made my girl promise me that when we're done this chapter of life, we're getting Highlanders again. Awesome, mate. I hope you can achieve that dream. Yep, attribute that to their caring nature, definitely. Very protective. It's protection, isn't it? You know, they're protecting their young. You can't blame them. Alright, Herd, you've convinced me. I have made an executive decision. The cassowary is a guard dog. Oh yeah. uh, love it, Herd. Love it. Let's see. And we can. uh Here we go, people. We have a Highlander. Should have two, but I think we've only got one rendered in the field. Here we go. Even got the hair growing over the eyes. They are a cute looking animal, that's for sure. Definitely a cute animal. Needs a bow. Definitely. You were going to use a Highlander for your logo. But you might send mixed signals. Nah, mate. I was going to suggest you should have used the Highlander. Soon the cats want to go out. No worries, share. Worker D is blocked by an object. Yeah, that object was me. Well, hopefully we'll have enough canola to make canola oil. You're not cute enough to use a Highlander. Oh, it could be a good way to send mixed signals, mate. Yeah, back in, mate. Hey, no worries, Herd. Honestly, mate, it is an absolutely stunning map. the modelers and the artists have done such a fantastic job on it. They should be really proud of the work they've done on it. The management of giants, on the other hand, should all be fired. There's just some really stupid things that they haven't included in the map. One of them is there's a lot of sale points for paper, but there's no paper roll factory, so you can't make paper. You can't paint right up to the edge on land you buy if you're trying to make an industrial area. They don't have any designated flat areas for industrial areas, which you need because you're don't have factories that you need. Like to make fish food, you need oil of some sort: canola, sunflower, olive oil. Sort of like olive oil in Scotland. Olives are never going to grow in Scotland. So, yeah, how do you make oil to go and make fish food? So just things like that. But the modelers and the artists and the texturing on the map is just absolutely amazing. You're in the best stream on the internet, heard? When you're not streaming, this is the best alternative. Does the new map have a town worth role-playing? Yes, it's got an amazing Scottish town. Complete with church, lots of shops, lots of sales points. Yeah, no, got a really good village to do things with, and like there's a couple of other little villages dotted around the map as well. When I say little villages, sort of like, you know, a shop or two and houses, you know, 4 or 5 houses along the road. That's it. But yeah. And being Scotland, you could always set up a whiskey distillery. Got the DLC, just haven't opened it yet. Yeah. Downloaded the DLC from Giants. Yeah, I had an installer file that I had to run to install it. So I don't know if that's what you need to do. If you downloaded it like I did, you know, put in your key and got a zip file, then yeah, you'll need to unzip it and run the installer. But the new map definitely comes up with a lot of new fences, new farm sheds. Some of them are really, really good. Funny, the new ones, like the workshops, are very sterile. You just get the markings and that's it. But the old sheds, the old looking sheds, that look like they've been around for decades, very well modelled and textured. They've got a whole lot of stuff. You know, they've got workbenches and drill presses and all sorts of things sitting in the shed, in the work area. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag. But yeah, I do like the map. I just don't like some of the decisions that were made for the map. Just remember, Herd, that they all drive on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, so when you run the installer, it wants you to put in your code again, so you just copy and paste it in and you're away. So I actually pre-downloaded it before the release date, but of course couldn't install it until it was released. But the patch took forever. Took 6 hours for the patch to download and install. Wrong side of the road, so do you. Just nobody likes it. Oh, you're fitting well over there then, mate. Jay often drives in ditches. Yeah, and Argosy often drives into rivers. Argosy Gaming. Yeah, I haven't actually seen Farmer J online recently, or FS Farmer, to be honest. You roast other people on other people's streams. Oh, that's fine, mate. As long as you roast me as well. There's a saying, all publicity, even bad publicity, is good publicity. You're a celebrity? Wouldn't go that far, the herd, but you're certainly well known within the community. Farmer J did a live a couple of days ago. Ah, awesome. Might have to look it up and hit it, go in there and hit the like, because I never saw it come up, but then I was busy at work, so yeah. Okay, I'll look it up and go and give him a like and a comment. Said he wasn't in the gaming mood. Yeah, you do have to be in a gaming mood, eh? Oh, share. Just thought I'd probably let you know that Sunday I probably won't be streaming. I will be taking the kids to see Back to the Future at the movies. They're releasing Back to the Future in as a celebration, and yeah, looking forward to it, to be honest. But it just means that I won't be able to stream on Sunday. Someone is pretending to be me. Isn't that the requirements of being a celebrity? Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if someone's trying to pretend to be you, I guess that makes you a celebrity, mate. Yeah, saw it, was good. Awesome, Thomas. I'll definitely have to jump in. Don't know if you're well known in the community. The celebrity status comes from the problem of having an imposter. Is that the guy that calls himself the real herd? A Kiwi bird known to be a time traveler and living in the future will go and see a movie called Back to the Future, and all I want to really know is what time it is, and is Thomas still in here? Well, I can assure you this, the herd, it is way too early in your time. Way too early. There is only one herd. Sometimes it's just good to, I know we get really annoyed with giants and all that, but sometimes it is just good to just sit back and just look at the lighting and go, wow, that just looks amazing with the sunset. But like I said, Farm Sim has some incredibly talented artists and modelers. You know, sometimes it's just the decisions that are made are just, you just shake your head, go, why? I don't honestly know how to feel about all of that. Creeps me out a little. Don't even want to be me. Why would anyone else? uh, I'm doing that on Kinlag now. It's 5 p.m. in game, September. Beautiful scenery. It is. The artists have done a fantastic job. In my stream, I actually took the time to fly up to the top of the lighthouse because there's no other way of getting up there, and just to admire the artwork, the texturing on the lighthouse, the pitted metal, how old metal gets sort of that pits in it, the rust that was showing through, the lichen that was growing on top of the dome, and you know, this is all on top of the lighthouse, which you have to swim out to, and normally you see from a great distance, and they spent so much time on that. Yeah, you can see that someone really had a lot of pride in their work. You know, they were assigned the lighthouse, and they made sure it was the best darn lighthouse it ever was. And they really did. Can't people be original with their name choices? Yeah. Although Giants has stopped a bit of the spoofing now. You know, it's username on the chat now instead of whatever handle people give themselves. Hey, thanks, Farmhand Andy. Appreciate it. I really did want to be fair with the map tour, and you know, show my appreciation for those that have worked hard on the map. But still, I felt I needed to call out some of the failings of the map as well. Yeah, well, there can only ever be one the herd as far as YouTube's concerned. Anyone else that does it would have to be the underscore herd or the herd one or the herd full stop. I don't even think you can have full stop in the username. So yeah, definitely sorts things out a little bit. And I know a lot of people were saying, oh, the fishing game is stupid and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I know a lot of farmers that go fishing for recreation. And, you know, that's something that it gives you the opportunity to do. You know, when you've finished all the hard work on the farm, planting or harvesting or whatever, yeah, you can go and have a quick fish and just have a total change of mindset. Can you put the tractor in that shed if you are in first person? Sounds like you're laying down a challenge there, mate. In the USA, we have a very popular sports talk host nationally named Colin Cowherd, and he has a show called The Herd. I can't believe I got at The Herd. I'm waiting for them to contact me and pay me. uh, yeah. Yep, you definitely managed to snap that one up. Yeah, it does sound like a challenge, didn't it, Andy? Alright, let's get this trailer full and then we can reverse into that shed. I have got a short where I reversed into a shed in Hutampan Tai with a trailer and just using the mirrors on the truck. You guys should check that out. It was quite impressive. Yeah, it's not too bad, Farmhand Andy. It's relatively easy. Right, let's give this a shot, eh? Reverse anything anywhere. As soon as I push record, it's like I've forgotten what to do. Yeah, mate. Know that feeling. Sim taught me how to back trailers in real life. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually got to get my daughter onto Euro Truck Simulator and get her on the tutorials that they've got. 'Cause I did the chat pause again? No, I don't think so. I think I was just focusing too much on the reversing, mate. Hard to read chat when you're reversing. Uh, Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate that. Was a little bit of a scratch on the paintwork on the trailer. You're on a 5 minute delay. It happens to me all the time. I'll go into someone's stream and type into the chat, "Hi, how's it going?" And then I realise I'm actually about 15 minutes behind. So they've actually said, "Hi, how are you?" And now I'm ignoring them, you know? Doing too good on the chaser wagon, am I? That man van with the selected trailer are awesome for moving the fish. Yeah, is that like that the rumbler van? Is that the one you're talking about, or the man truck? I saw that one, but I wasn't too sure if that was in right-hand drive configuration or just left-hand drive. Whereas the rumbler van was in right-hand drive as well. So, all right, we've just about finished the canola harvest. Left-hand drive. Yeah, that's what I thought with the man. I did like the look of it. Did look like an awesome mod. But yeah, just not right for the map. No, no, worker couldn't even be bothered to hang around and empty out. Yeah, the Rumbler van's not too bad, but I found out that I can't connect a trailer to it, which was a little bit of a nuisance. A bit more of a scratch on the paintwork. I think that'd be absolutely awesome if every time you did something like that, you know, there was sort of like, yeah, that's 500 quid. Although I'm not sure if it would be such a great idea. I'd probably be broke. Use it because it drives awesome. Do have lefties over there, but not a lot. Yeah, we have lefties over here as well. Mainly American trucks, the Fords and the Chevs, but not too many of them. We have the Mustang as well, but that is sold brand new as right-hand drive. And share, you know, I said I wanted a Highland cow. I've got one. We'll send you a picture on Discord. Hey, nice share. Awesome. Hey, no worries, Thomas. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. You have a good day / evening. You're away this time, Herd. Awesome, guys. Yes, I don't know what was wrong with that trailer. Just didn't want to do the canola. I know it's done canola before. Right, so how much canola did we get off of that in the end? 200 and... Well, we did have some canola left over. So we got... definitely got well over 200,000 litres of canola. And we've got a bit of oat that we need to get rid of, and the barley. So I did think about removing this house and putting in a the Highland map house because it's got an interior, but you can't actually remove this house from the map. So that paid to that idea. Okay, 10 p.m. Right, so I think these guys are producing milk now. Yep, 379 litres. I guess the next thing to do on the field would be to run the mulcher over the top. Yeah, Kinlag is the first one where you just set a 10-mile-an-hour cruise and just looked around in the town area. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Mr. Silly P actually did something similar. He started the story with, ending up at the train station and having a bike that he's hired. And he was just travelling around Kinlay with a bike. Purchased a fishing rod and did some fishing. And to me, the textures are absolutely stunning. You know, you can get right up close to them, and they still look really sharp. Hey, there's our Highlander. Best map for details? Yep. Um, I'd suggest going into town when it's been raining. I went into the town after it snowed for a while, and the roads were all wet. It was absolutely amazing. Seeing the reflections on the road. Absolutely well done. That's something I haven't seen any modders do, is have puddles on the road like Giants have got. Sure why. I think it's brilliant. Looked realistic whilst raining. Yep. And I think they've adjusted the water textures a little bit too. Tried to avoid the cows when I can. Sometimes they just don't oblige. I'm looking forward to doing the onions, although I'll probably only ever do it once. And definitely looking forward to doing the fish food. Although it is more just pallet moving, isn't it? You know, it's... You got 3 fields to do, we'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, it's gotta be easier than carrots, mate. Gotta be easier with than carrots. That was painful. That was really, really painful. The stream that I did the other night. And it wasn't the people in the stream either. I'm quick to say that it wasn't painful because of the people in the stream. You guys made it a little less painful. It was just painful. Carrots are painful, especially with base game equipment. Hey Charles, CS Benji, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Hope Benji as well. Hey Walter Barchett, welcome in. Thank you for joining. You're doing carrots right now? Yeah, they are so painful. They really are. And there is a fish food mod coming soon. Yeah, that would be awesome. Production that simplifies the recipe, and it's by a good modder as well. Awesome. Benji's asleep at the moment. Good one, mate. Yeah, I think I saw DJ talking about it. DJ Goham. But didn't really look at the video. I probably should have. Right. Looks like we've got a little bit of butter to sell. That's where you saw it with DJ's video. Awesome, mate. ACS, yeah, it is an absolutely stunning map. The texturing that they did in it was just absolutely amazing. The artists and the model makers, just absolutely fantastic. There's just little aspects of the map that were let through that you just left shaking your head. Yeah, they don't really provide land to build on, and they don't provide a paper factory, even though there are lots of sales points for paper. Can't figure that one out. And like, to make fish food, you need oil of some sort, canola or sunflower, even olive oil. I don't think olives would grow very well in Scotland, so don't think olives are really an option. But even if you grow olives, you haven't got a mill to make olive oil. So yeah, a couple of little things like that that you just sort of going, well, why? You know, why do you have lots of sales points for paper when you can't make the stuff? Oh, and the other thing was coal. I was looking at the price of coal. Best price for coal is in the middle of summer. The worst price for coal is in the middle of winter. I couldn't quite figure that one out. Why? Why would coal be cheaper in wintertime than in summertime? I don't know. Hey Eric, welcome in again. I guess you could say that, you know, people are organised and they're all buying their coal in the middle of summer, but I know people aren't like that. People usually wait until it gets cold and then go, oh, I need coal. Yeah, share. Sorry, I just saw that comment. You're over carrots. Yeah. Right. So I think I might call it a night there. It is 11 p.m. my time. So I think we've accomplished a lot on this map. We've got the canola harvested, both large fields, over 200,000 litres. So I'm really stoked about that. That should give us more than enough to keep the oil factory working and supplying to the butter factory. Butter factory seems to be producing quite a few more pallets, so that's good. Awesome to see. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's joined. If you haven't hit the like yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. And if you'd like to subscribe, it's not too late. You can still do that. You want to share the video with anyone that you think might enjoy it, feel free to do that as well. But until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.